YouTube? Welcome. If you are watching on YouTube, we are so grateful to have you here for the final class trial of Danganronpa Another. That's right, we are on Chapter 6, about to do the trial, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited, and if you are watching on YouTube, I want to let you know we're live every single day on Twitch and TikTok at 2 p.m. EST. We might be playing SDRA 2 soon, we might be playing Zero Escape soon, or some weird little horror games that'll make you crap your little pants. Regardless, consider hanging out with us on live. All the links are in the description below. Without further ado, the spoiler blocks are up. I will not leave you waiting any further. Class trial time! Alright, you guys already know how this works. I'm not gonna be reading chat a whole bunch. That's just how it's gonna be. But that's okay. Together, we will embody as one and defeat the mastermind. By the way, I had a thought that I want to run by you real quick. So, I have a question about Akane. Can I ask a question about Akane to chat real quick before the spoiler blocks go up? So, is it possible that somebody beat up Akane, somebody by the name of Mitch beat up Akane, took her clothes, put her clothes on, and then put on like a realistic mask that made himself look like Akane? Do you think that's possible? Do you think Mitch could have done that? Because I have a theory that it's not just Akane. I have a theory that I think Mitch actually stole Akane's outfit and likely, probably like killed her, because I could see him doing that, And it would explain the personality switch. Are you sure you've never played this game before? How do you know? Oh, did I figure it out? Gosh darn it. All right, let's check these truth bullets. Oh, do we have so many bullets and none of them make sense? Wait a minute. Do I need to look at these bullets? No! No! I have Tsurugi on my side. Put me in, bitch. Yo, Faithful Ari with the tier 1 sub gifted to Suction Cup Man White. Thank you. Incoming hype train 24 seconds. Bear! Now, let's begin with the explanation of this final class trial. In this class trial, we will discuss all the truths of this killing school life. If you uncover all the purposes and means of the mastermind, including this killing school life, then the students will be victorious. And they will be able to return home safely through the helicopter waiting outside. Who's driving the helicopter, though? Like, is it a Monokuma bear? No, I need to know. Who's driving the fucking helicopter outside? If it's a Despair Bear or a Mono Kid, it's gonna get crashed directly into the ground. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. However, if you can't figure out all of them, you all will receive a harsh punishment, and the survivors come to 0. Your killing school life comes to an end. Oh, by the way, in this class trial, I am also participating in the discussion. Please treat me as a student, not as a judge. Shut your fucking mouth, bear! And surely this will be a fair trial. I second that. Will this trial be fair? I must know. No, because there's been a lot of tomfoolery going on. Been a lot of tomfoolery around this part. You can't hate me. Of course! There will be no such thing as slaughtering in the middle. Or refusing to admit defeat. Take it easy, but not too much. We're going to find the truth and get out of here. I'm Yuki Maeda, the ultimate Clementine, and I will get to the bottom of this because I'm mad. Hey, Maeda. I'm sorry, but not everyone will. Excuse me, what? Hey, what'd he say? Wait, hold on, pause. What? Not everyone's gonna survive? Huh? What you are talking about, Tsurugi? What you are talking about, not everyone will survive? Don't forget, we have to punish those guys who made us do this. and took the lives of the innocent. Of course, they took the lives of the innocent. Of course, we have to do that. Chat, we don't have a choice. They took the lives of the innocent. Don't worry, we're gonna beat the shit out of Mitch at the end of the trial. I can't wait. Ooh, I'm so scared. Well, if you win, I won't stop you no matter what you do. Well, let's see if he recalls that when the time comes. I'm just saying. Why does he sound so confident? It looks suspicious. I'm not confident at all. There's nothing suspicious. Lack of confidence is bad, Monokuma. You gotta go in with an open mind. You have to. Actually, I'm not sure if we have to go this far, but Miss Akane wants this. Monokuma-sama, please, don't tease them too much. Is everything in order now? That's not something Akane would say. That's not something Akane would say. That is not something Akane would say. But you know who would say that shit? Mitch. I could see Mitch saying these words. Monokuma-sama, please don't tease them too much. Is everything in order now? I could fucking see Mitch saying that shit, dude. I could, you motherfucker. Okay, Miss Akane Musher. What does that mean? Huh? Well, now you guys, let's discuss the truth now. The discussion for the truth. A class trial to uncover the truth of all events has begun. What we investigated this time, and based on everything we've experienced so far, let's find out their reasons as much as possible. And we must win! I'll punish the evil mastermind and get out of here alive with my friends. Wait, you're gonna what now? Yuki, I didn't realize you were that kind of man. What? Yuki gonna do what? TikTok says that they're lagging. TikTok, are you lagging? Is this stream lagging? Type 1 if it is. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. On Twitch, I'm assuming you're good. I'm assuming everything's great over there. Oh, it seems TikTok's just fine. Okay, it seems TikTok's not fine. They're just typing random numbers. Who do I believe? We're good? Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I'll continue. Well, I was gonna look at the statistics of TikTok, but they're just posting random numbers. I don't know who to believe. We must win, so I can punish the evil mastermind and get out of here alive with my friends. But if you suddenly ask us to discuss the truth, confused on where to start? I thought you would be, so I prepared a question from my side. Question? It's not a discussion about a murder case, and the number of people is small, so I think it's better than talking randomly. Basically, you will answer the question I ask, and I will tell you on the spot whether the answer is correct. What the fuck? I'm not doing what you tell me to do! I'm not doing what you tell me to do! If you answer each question in this way, won't you be able to reach the truth? Maybe? It's not a bad plan. Start wherever you like. Ooh! Saruki Kinjo! Okay, so the first question goes like this. The identity of this place where we are now. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a week since we played. I have no idea. Does Akane win? Just like that. Oh my god. I came in confident. I came in strong. I didn't expect such a curveball. I didn't expect such a curveball. What do I do? I could remove the spoiler blocks, and I could look at what chat says. I could cheat. I could cheat. I could cheat! Google? Google! Oh, Akane. You foolish fool. Okay, Google. What's the name of this place in Danganronpa Another 6th chapter?
Another is called Another Despair Academy, which is the location of the ultimate despair killing game. The chapter itself is titled Chapter 6, Another Despair Academy. It's the final setting for the surviving students.
That didn't tell me anything! Oh my god! Ugh. Since this is the most basic fact, that it's connected to the truth, the identity of the place we are now, there's nothing to think about too long, because we've known for a long time. The identity of this place is Honolulu. Honolulu, Long Island. From now on, the Flash Your Grandma will commence. Would you like to read the rules of Flash Your Grandma? Yes! I need an explanation. Flash Your Grandma is a game of guessing important clues that flash through your mind. As part of the clue or syllable is displayed at the bottom of the screen, and you can find and match the appropriate letters to fill in the blanks. Letters will wander at random. Also, you must fill in the first letter among the blanks, and if you fill in the wrong letter, your speech power will decrease. If you have no more speech power, your HP will decrease. If you complete the word by matching the letter correctly, it will be cleared. Got it. All right, Grandma, let's go. All right, Grandma, let's go. Lock in, Grandma. I'm so ready, dude. I'm gonna crush this game. Easy. Alright, we're off to a horrible start. We're off to a horrible start. Does anybody in the chat know Korean? Does anybody know Korean? Anybody at all? Anybody know Korean? Type 1 if you know Korean. Come on. Come on. I don't got time for this shit. If you know Korean, type 1. There are 200 people here. Surely one of you knows Korean. Across all platforms that I'm streaming to, there are 200 of you. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, what do we do? We've kind of hit a brick wall here, haven't we? Ask Google, I guess. Of course. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, no, hey, that's a good idea. Let me do that. Hey Google, can you speak Korean for me for the puzzle in Ultra Despair Chapter 6 of DRA, Another Despair Academy? Google translated that to, can you speak Korean for dinner? What? Alright, look. Chat, I need help flashing my grandma. Alright, you guys need to lock in. What is the answer? No, I'm asking chat, what's the answer? I don't know. I don't know what this is, bro. Click at random? But what if, like, we have to click randomly 7 times correctly in a row? It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Like, I don't... The red one is first, says 1 random chatter. Alright, that's good. That's good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Shit. Shit, we got one. Damn. Okay. Shit. Anything else? We got 1 of 7. We just gotta go 7 for 7. Yellow with the arrow. This one? Okay. Oh, shit! Okay. Shit, dude. I didn't realize you guys had it like that. Damn. Okay. All right, yo, we're 2 for 7. We're 2 for 7. Any other guesses? Green? All right. Shit. There's like multiple green ones, though. This one? It's not letting me hit it. Shit! How are you guys doing this? Okay, all right. Yo, we're 3 for 7 on correct guesses. That's kind of insane. We're kind of insane. Okay. Anybody? Blue next? All right. Wait, there's 2 blues. Which blue? Oh, no, it disappeared. It disappeared. Dark blue? All right. I don't know how you're doing that. I have no idea how you guys are solving this in Korean. That's insanity to me. What next? What next? The J1 next? That is the J1. Unless we do the J1 twice. The one with the O. This one? How? We are 5 for 7? Somebody go buy a lottery ticket. Green one with the T. I don't know what that means, but I'll look for a green one with the T. Is this it? Is this the T? I don't... It could be considered a T. How? What is happening? 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7. We just need one more. Chat says the blue one. All right, I don't know if it's gonna work, but... Oh, did it not work? What? Come on, dude. Come on, Yuki. Why, man? Okay, there we go. Blue with the arrow. Why? Dude, it's not working. I swear to you. Why isn't it working? Chat, I'm kind of worried. I'm hitting enter and it's not working. Uh-oh. Did my game bug out? It's not letting me hit anything. Should I be concerned? Click it. It's like I'm hitting the thing. Can I do spacebar? Okay, there we go. Okay. Come on. Work! What? It's not letting me lock it in! Alright, we did it. I don't know how we did it, but we did do it. We did do it. That's awesome. Alright, well, you know what? You know what? You guys did a good job. I don't know how you did it, but you guys did a good job. I'll run a raffle for you guys. Twitch carried. All right. Type exclamation point join in the chat to join the raffle. Well done. Well, no, honestly, well done. I don't know how you did that, but well done. My hat's off to you. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. If you keep it up, I'm gonna buy everyone in the chat a free snow cone. Chat, type 1 if you want a free snow cone. I'm about to buy everybody in the vicinity a snow cone. Who wants a snow cone? Be honest. I want one? Of course. What flavor? What flavor snow cone does everyone want? What are we feeling? Cherry? Ooh, that's a good one. Cherry's good. Good. That's a good one. Banana. Banana? Banana. Raspberry. Raspberry's a good one. Blue raspberry's good. Watermelon. Yup, that's good. Cotton candy flavored. Okay. Dragon fruit. Yeah. These are some good ones. Lemon. Blueberry. Yo, blueberry sounds great. Mango. That's a W too. Mango. Yeah. Oh, that's strawberry. Oh, I got you, chat. I got everybody here on their favorite flavored snow cone. Pistachio. Shut the fuck up with these weird-ass flavors. I being honest, chat, if I see one more person type some back-ass words flavor that don't make no sense, nobody's getting a snow cone. I swear to God. Dill pickle flavored? Alright, I'm banning this guy. I'll see you later. The identity of the place we are now. At first, everyone believed it was Hope's Peak Academy. But that wasn't true. The true identity is a laboratory owned by the Kisaragi Foundation. The exact name is the third Kisaragi laboratory. The board near the entrance was almost erased, so I couldn't read it properly. But it seems that it's a research center, mainly for software and brain research. What's even more surprising is the fact that this lab is not located in a central city, but is located on an island surrounded by the sea of all sides. We were moved to a place like this without our knowledge. Yeah, the view beyond the 5th floor door that I saw when I investigated it, it was definitely shocking. I didn't know whether or not it was Hope's Peak Academy, but I would have never guessed it to be this far. Then, the fact that you guys know that means the door to the outside has been opened. The door's opened. We can go to other worlds on our vessel. Ha ha! The door's open, Sora! Well, except for the fact that it was an island and the exact name. I had already predicted this a long time ago. The door to darkness has been opened, motherfucker. Immediately after leaving the ballroom, Mikako explained it to us. Well, I also made some guesses based on the traces of the Kisaragi Foundation and the research facilities that cannot be seen as school facilities, although there was no corroboration. Ugh! Tsurugi, what a big word! Corroboration! What a big, beautiful word. Coming out of Tsurugi's mouth. Corroboration. Corroborate. Yes, the door to the outside. That door on the 5th floor reminded me of the structure of this building. The place we thought it was on the 1st floor was actually the 4th basement floor. The place we thought it was the 5th floor was really the 1st floor connected to the ground. Man, he's all over the place. He's all over the place. I remembered before coming here, after Uhura found Maki's phone. It was only natural that it came out as a... Chat, what are you doing? Chat, what do you think you're doing? Did somebody spoil? Did somebody put a spoiler in chat? Someone spoiled, really. Type the name of the person who spoiled so I can ban them for life. Put the name of the person who spoiled so I can ban him for life. Now! 5A1 TIN3. Is that true? Damn. What is this? Bye, chat. I gotta go to work. Enjoy the stream. By the way, Vodka, I work in a kitchen. Please don't be mad. What the fuck? You think it's okay to leave in the middle of the trial? Tik Tok! Tik Tok! Type 1 if you can see me and hear me, Tik Tok. What the fuck? Answer me, Tik Tok. On this day, Tik Tok will play executioner. Tik Tok, I hand you the axe, used to behead many a people. I ask you the question, Tik Tok. Should this person be banned? Lost Boy, their crime, leaving the stream early. Yes, yes. Really? Yes, it's unanimous. Every person on TikTok says, this is bullshit! What did I say? Nobody leaves the stream. Goodbye. Tier 1, wait, TikTok, hold on. They're a tier 1 sub, and they have over 1,000 messages. Does this change your mind? Or do you feel like they should be banned? TikTok, will you execute them? Off with their head? Fair. Good reasoning. Goodbye. I think that went well. No, I think that went good. We should do that more often. I should just let TikTok review all the unbanned requests. That was good. Anyways, I remembered before coming here, after Uhura found Maki's phone, it was only natural that it came as a sign that it came out of range from signal. It was in the middle of an unknown sea, and the place we tried to call at the time was the first floor of the student dormitory. Meanwhile, on the 4th floor basement, I didn't know any of this. That's the right answer, yas! Thank God I didn't have to answer it. I just had to flash my grandma and move on. I love it here. This is the 3rd Kisaragi research lab. I think it was a facility built for artificial intelligence research. When the Kisaragi Foundation was around here, it seems that it had been neglected for a long time because it has gradually declined since the 2nd CEO took over, and it has become obsolete. Oh, and the structure is also correct, but to be precise, it's not a 1-story building. It's been in a bit of remodeling for right now. Okay. Isn't this courtroom an observatory that's about 4-story high? I don't know. It's your courtroom. How the fuck do I know the logistics of your courtroom? What? Originally, there was an elevator going up only. Uh-huh. How do you even know so much about the subject, even though you're not a person from the Kisaragi Foundation? Whoa, we don't know that. Chat, did Mitch have ties to the Kisaragi Foundation? He must. It's not surprising, because I know that much. Really? No, you guys originally knew. Past tense? That means Kisaragi himself informed us. The one who brought us here in the first place. Hey, Kinjo-sama, stop. What? Don't tell my boy to stop. Hey, Kinjo-sama, keep going. Hey, Kinjo-sama, keep going. How about that? Leave it there. Even if your memories have returned to you alone, don't go too far. The game won't be fun, right? I don't understand. Like, if we have all the answers, then what's the point? What's the point? Akane can't just look at Kinjo and be like, oh, this is, like, not fun if you know everything. What? Let my guy speak! Game, don't make me laugh, you rotten bitch. Whoa. The B word? I was told growing up that you are to never call a woman the B word. That is what I was told. That is something that was conveyed to me. I was told never use the B word. It's a sin. But I guess it's okay because that's not a woman. That's Mitch wearing an Akane mask and wearing Akane's clothes. So I guess it's okay. So I'm gonna give Tsurugi a pass. Because it's just Mitch the bitch over there. Wasn't it you who told me my ban was lifted when I arrived at the trial? Besides, this isn't a trial on a murder case. It's just a trial that uncovers the truth. The sense of a game is to be enjoyed alone. No, this is entertainment! Didn't I tell you, originally I could have disposed of all of you without having to do this. But I only gave you a chance to tell me the truth through my promise for them and entertainment. Wait, what? She knows. Chat, she knows. She knows! She knows! She just broke the fourth wall. You're them! You! That's you! You're them! To tell you the truth, I only did this to entertain them. She knows! Oh my god! Somebody needs to shoot her in the head. This is ridiculous. Bro, she broke the ultimate despair, broke the fourth wall. This is not good. She knows we all exist. She knows what you're doing. She knows you're sitting at home right now watching on your phone. Oh my god. She probably can see all your messages even now. You have to obey the rules and have a sound trial on both sides. And if you don't follow the rules, it's no fun, you know? What? Are you threatening me now? Yeah. Are you threatening him now? This is a joke. I agree, and not a very funny one. If this is the case, this ain't a fair trial anymore, is it? Ooh. I'm doing this for you, you see? There are people who get confused when Kinjo-sama gets too far ahead. She's talking about you. Why do you get confused? It can't be. Kisaragi brought us here? But the Kisaragi Foundation, huh? Don't ... me. Tsurugi, spit your shit, man. Spit your shit, brother. Don't forget, this is a class trial. It's important to clear that up. Clear up with order and agree with everyone's opinion, and fluttering around that memory of yours alone is like claiming that you found the culprit without any clues and just went around cheating. Oh my god. We're gonna be here for 10 hours. I don't mean to take her side, but I'd like to ask this from my side as well. I sometimes wonder how far the truth can be reached. Me too. Me too. With the information we found. Alright, but if you're stuck, don't hesitate to ask for help. This is a little dumb. Because there must be information that only the one who has regained their memories would know. So that's all. Let's go slow, because there's still plenty of time here. So how far did we go? You were only told that this place was the Kisaragi Research Lab. Also, he's supposed to be part of the trial. He ain't doing jack shit. You ain't doing nothing. Lock in, Monokuma. That's right. This is the third Kisaragi Research Lab. It was not only Hope's Peak Academy. Then why are you, the students of Hope's Peak Academy, at this research lab in the middle of the sea? Oh my god. Another curveball? 2 curveballs back to back? I didn't realize she was such a nasty pitcher. Oh my god, 2 curveballs? Shit. Well, we're fucked. Whether it's a game or entertainment, we're also getting to know them. Somehow I feel this was predetermined. But, even so, we're getting closer to the truth. The reason we are at the Kisaragi lab, let's discuss this. From now on, non-stop masturbate will begin. Would you like to hear the controls? Yes. Controls. Shift through bullets. Use the truth bullet. Advance the yellow arrow bottom right. What? Wait, hold on. What? Can I get... No! One more time! That's a lot of shit. So, we should just have the right bullet in place, right? Why are you, who must have been at Hope's Peak Academy, here? Well, the last memory we had right before we were imprisoned here. Shit! It was the day of self-introduction. No, go back! Yes, we've been erased from our I can't read. But in common sense, they only remove certain memories. You're going too fast. Such a method can't exist, right? How do you erase the memories of 15 people at once? Doesn't make sense, even thinking about it. It's a leap of faith to trust in common sense. Just what? It can be seen that the scientific No, that's bullshit. Bro, they're taking fucking sentences and putting them upside down, and they're expecting me to read them. I can't read that fast. One, the shit's like right side up. I have to contort my neck to read it. Two, I can't read that shit. That went so fast. Lock in. Oh, my bad. Let me just read faster. The reason why we were moved to the Kisaragi Research Lab without knowing possibility, blah, 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 blah. Great. Why are you, who must have been at Hope's Peak Academy, here? I'm reading fast, I'm locking in. Well, the last memory we had right before we were imprisoned here, it was the day of the self-introductions at the entrance ceremony. Yes, we've been erased from our memories. What? But in common sense, they only remove certain memories. Such a method can't exist, right? How do you erase the memories of 15 people at once? It doesn't make sense, even thinking about it. It's a leap of faith to trust in common sense. Just looking at the it can be seen that the scientific power of... I'm gonna crash out, 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 I'm gonna freak the fuck out! I think I know what it is. It's on Teruya's sentence, but they are moving like fucking jackrabbit speed, bro. They are moving at jackrabbit speed. Like, what is happening here? What are we, Sonic the Hedgehog? Calm down. Skill issue? I don't know. It's reading. Vodka, you gotta calm down. No, I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry. My heart rate is going up, Chad. I can feel it. Oh, God. Oh, God. I feel it coming on! I'm getting really mad. No, that's wrong! Hey, hey, come on, pussy! 100% perfect, pussy! I'm still mad, though. I'm gonna let you know right now. I was right here at level 0 mad. Guess what? I'm at level 1 mad right now. If I reach level 5 mad, I delete TikTok. 100% perfect, 30 point. 0% perfect, you suck. 40 point, 5. 30, 30, 80, 140. Some kind of machine? Wouldn't it be possible if you use something like that? Ah, yes. The memory musher machine. I remember that. The MMM. A machine? What machine? That I'm not quite sure. A machine capable of removing, modifying, and manipulating memories for a certain period of time. Maybe. What's wrong? Maeda poo, are you okay? Nothing. I just felt dizzy. Tsurugi poo. Anyway, wouldn't it be possible to erase our memories using such a machine? Huh? Even if you say it was a machine. What kind of machine is it? Are you talking about fantasies? Yuki, have you ever seen it? No, I haven't seen it, but somehow I just... Huh? Why? Why did I naturally think this idea was correct? Are you okay? You seem nervous. Do you not feel well? I think I'm gonna vomit and shit at the same time, Ray Makaru. Help me! It's not like that. My tummy hurts. I was just saying my thoughts. There's no proof. If there's any confirmation, there is, Maeda. Huh? As Maeda said, there is a machine capable of wiping our little memories. Look at Tsurugi with his big smile towards Maeda. Did you guys see that shit? If I could go back, I would. Did you see that? Did you see that? Kinjo hit him with this. And Yuki was like... Huh? Really? You guys don't know because you've lost that memory. But I saw it in my hazy consciousness, just before I lost my memory. A gigantic mechanical device that swells up in my head. Was that maybe the huge shadow behind the information processing room? I can't say for sure because it was dark. but I think that's probably true. What's certain is that the mastermind clearly used a memory erasing device, as Maeda said. Danganronpa using memory erasing devicey for plot convenience? Ain't no way! I'm surprised. I didn't think there was really a machine like that. If it wasn't for Kinjo's testimony, I'm sure I would have... Pause. Pause. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I can't find it. There's a meme, chat. There's a meme. There's a meme. I don't know what the meme is called. If anybody wants to link it in the Discord, you are welcome to. But hold on. Does anybody remember there's like a meme of like a guy like going like, you guys know what I'm talking about? There it is! This guy! This guy right here! This... yeah. Oh my god! I just thought of that, bro. What? Yo, what? It's the same guy. They're the same guy, bro. Look at that. They're the same. It's the same picture. It's the same. They're the same guy. That's crazy. I needed to. In that moment. Sorry for the interruption. I was like tweaking. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what you are, Teruya Otari. Yeah, they're just the same guy. You know what I love? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Yo, that is what Teruya did all throughout Trial 4. Trial 4 hits. He's in the trial room. They're all talking, and Teruya's like, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? I'm surprised. I didn't think there really was a machine like that. If it wasn't for Kinjo's testimony, I'm sure I wouldn't believe it. Yeah, it's surprising. But rather than that machine, it's more surprising that Maeda mentioned that machine. Well, I am the mastermind, remember? Remember Rei Makaru? I am the mastermind. What? We already know, Maeda. We already know. No, he is. What letter does the name Maeda start with? M. What letter does Monokuma start with? M. What letter does Maeda end with? A. What letter does Monokuma end with? A. Who has a little despair voice in the back of their mind? Maeda. You already know what's going on here. You don't usually think of such absurd thoughts first, do you? Still, Maeda answered right away without thinking of any other possibilities. I'm him. It's very amazing. I'm him. I'm that guy. Vodka, you're getting distracted. It's Mitch? True. Well, I'm not sure. Somehow I just thought no, it was Yuki Maeda who pulled the memory device. I could see it now with an evil little smile. Yuki Maeda snuck in and he was like, "Ooh, fuck you, everybody!" Wiped everyone's memories because he was mean to them. He was mean to them by accident, and now this is his fresh start. I understand it now. I'm piecing it together. I'm not sure. Somehow I just thought that first. When something like that came out, it made me all dizzy. Maybe Maeda's memories are slowly coming back. Not good. I was trying to wipe them up now. His memories are coming back? Wife him up? What are you talking about, Kinjo? If my memory is correct, that woman, Akane Taira, did that. The machine was still in the prototype stage, so there are some uncertainties. My memory came back, but not in perfect state. Is that right? Well, the chatter seems to be getting a bit long, but anyway, that's the truth. Wait, Akane, which chatter? Which chatter seems to be getting she's talking about you guys again. She breaking the fourth wall, talk about you guys again. Dude, Akane knows we're live streaming, bro. She can see all your messages. You guys gotta watch what you say, bro. I'm just being honest. The one I used for you is called the Memory Manipulation Device. Since there is no official name for it, in the past, a machine was used by a certain student while improving it. I was also taken over, so I don't know the details of this part. You know, it would make sense, because Kisaragi was the ultimate inventor, right? I don't think that changed. So maybe Kisaragi was working on something, and it got used for... It got used for that. For uh-oh spaghetti-o. I'm feeling a bit squeamish. But I can keep going. Yuki, I'm feeling peckish myself, but I gotta lock the fuck in. The reason we were brought to a Kisaragi lab must be something to do with that erased memory. Wait, there's something I'd like to know before that. To be able to manipulate memories, Akane Taira, did you erase your own memory? Oh yeah, she did. She wiped her own memory so she could be big. So she could be large! Yeah? That's still in doubt. But at the end of the class trial, you said something out of context. It was hard days to live without thinking about them. Besides, Monokuma said, "Are you back?" It feels like her personality completely changed since she's been acting so far. I can't explain that kind of purpose, erasing one's own memories. The only problem is that, if that happens to be part of the plan, the future becomes unclear. I was going to explain this a little later, but I guess it can't be helped. Yeah, explain it now, Akane. Tell us how you became a big shot. As Mikaru just said, I erased my own memories. Cap! 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 If she erased her memories, then tell me this. How did she, A, stab Kizuna? B, how did we know she was going to have a big fuss and use it against Uhura? And in the... Wait, what? What? Hold on. Let her talk. Let her talk. All right, go ahead. Was that really it? You don't have any idea, do you? I don't know what your purpose is, but if you erase your own memory, you won't even know your original purpose, right? Exactamundo. You get a gold star. Boop! Well done, Kinjo. That's because in the first place, my memory had nothing to do with the purpose. Just as my memory is back now, I've also prepared the keyword to get my memory back, just in case. A keyword? Can you imagine if no one ever says that keyword and you just aren't yourself forever? Wait a second, does that mean we could have avoided all this if Kinjo didn't look at her and go, ultimate despair? Well, that's how it roughly happened. Done with my story. We're going to finish talking about me, right? Still, she really erased her own memories. That's why she used the expression, "this is the real me." I don't know why, but what's the benefit of doing such a thing? No, I don't believe it. Listen, there is too much gray area around Chapter 3 for her to have her memories erased. Do I believe that maybe she could erase her memories, but erase certain parts so that she still understands her main objective? Like, if you erase some portions of your memory, it might make your acting easier, but, like, I don't believe that. Chapter 3, Uhura, everything around Uhura makes no fucking sense if her memory's wiped. If her memory is not wiped completely, or if she has any tell as to what her objective is, then Uhura's trial makes sense. But I can't, bro. I gotta trust in Uhura here and everything that Uhura said. I don't believe it. I don't believe that she erased her memories. I think she's just a good actor. I don't know why. What's the benefit of doing such a thing? Why did I do that? If you look closely, my memories don't really matter to me. It would be bothersome to consider the number of issues later. If you've forgotten where you're supposed to be talking, I'll help. Thank you! Shit, dude! Monokuma helping? Yo, I appreciate you. Come here, Monokuma. Hold on 1 second. Give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment, real quick. I'll be right. 1 second. Mwah. 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 Anyways, go ahead, Monokuma. Lock in for us. If you've forgotten where you're supposed to be talking, I'll help. Erasing your memories is the aftermath of using a memory manipulator device. And I even said that those memories have something to do with why you're here. Noisy. Even if you don't say anything, I know. Yeah, Yuki knows. Anyway, when we woke up, the fact we were in Hope's Peak Academy or the Kisaragi lab means we were already in this place before we lost our memories? That's the way it is, isn't it? Then, isn't something weird? If we hadn't been kidnapped, I don't think we would have come to such a strange place just because we were crazy. No. Maybe the premise that is a strange place is wrong. What? Didn't she say it a while ago? That they did some remodeling? In other words, it's possible this Kisaragi lab was modified. Oh, I gotta take a shit! It was modified to imprison us from the beginning. It's not a possibility. It's about being right. Isn't it crazy that the lab looks like a school? Besides, the surveillance cameras equipped with guns and various machines we saw at the time of the execution can only be seen as the latter case. Well, my thing is this, what if that's just always how it was? That's what she's doing right now. Not only that, we've always been suspicious of the Kisaragi Foundation because the place we went to was the Kisaragi Foundation's lab. On the contrary, the Kisaragi Foundation might have been the ones protecting us. No, but... Listen. Yamato Kisaragi was a handsome man to me. His face was very handsome, even up until he died. I don't think he would ever hurt a hair on my head. He likely brought me here to protect me. That's what I think. Oh, wow, Yuki. That's crazy. I didn't know he would say all that. It's not just speculation. Many clues have already been found. Oh, shit. Yuki, I had no idea. Just as we heard from Kinjo, Kisaragi was originally our classmate. Oh, shit. Contrary to what we thought, he might have been in a position to fight against the mastermind. Oh, shit. Whoa. Whoa. This whole time, we're just trying to get Teruya to believe? Power Beast Ultimate with the sub at Tier 2. Not at Tier 1, but at Tier 2. Thank you so much for that sub. Can I get some W's in the chat for Power Beast Ultimate? Enjoy the stream with ad-free entertainment. And of course, 30+ exclusive emojis to use all over Twitch. Thank you. Wait a minute, Yuki. Aren't you getting too ahead of yourself? What you all talk about, Teruya Otori? Teruya, is there something you want to object to? Of course, I did my own investigation too. I mean, I've tried to do my own reasoning, but looking at what we found, I can't believe that the Kisaragi Foundation is innocent. That is what I believe. If I'm wrong, then please convince me with no doubts left. Oh, I'ma convince you. Oh, I'm gonna convince you. From the counter-argument showdown, it will commence. Would you like to hear a tutorial? Yeah. A counter-argument showdown is an argument with a person who opposes the player's opinion. The person who objected will continue to state his or her opinion and also put pressure on the player. Yo! Power Beast Ultimate with a Tier 1 gifted to Cam! Thank you so much! And it's not even a Tier 1, it's a Tier 2! Another Tier 2 gifted. Thank you so much, Power Beast. More W's. You gotta do double the W's now, because it was a gifted. Thank you so much. His or her opinion and put pressure on the player. The player can cut the opponent's words by pressing the Z key. Similar to non-stop masturbating, words with yellow text can be refuted. Press the shift key, fuckface. Also, you can change the truth blade with the arrow key, just like a truth bullet. Use the right truth blade. Wait, does Kinjo's ability work here? That'd be so goated if it did. I like supporting my favorite streamers. Stop. I'm not your favorite streamer. I already know. Chat, I already know. I'm nobody. Chat. I am nobody's favorite streamer. Nobody. Zero. Nada. Nope. None. Nope. Nobody. Nobody. Don't lie to me. Hey. You're my second favorite streamer behind Weeby? Excuse me? I'm your second favorite streamer behind Weeby? Weeby News? Don't you ever disrespect Weeby News like that. You're gonna put me and her in the same bracket? Are you kidding me? I'm at least 5 steps behind her. I swear to God, if you ever put my friend Weeby News in the same shitty category as me, oh, I'm gonna ban you for life. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. You will not disgrace her by putting her anywhere near my level. You say vodka. You're my 5th favorite streamer behind Weeby News. There should be at least 5 between us. Don't ever disrespect Weeby News like that again and putting us into the same boat. She's in a big boat. Big boat, far away, sailing to a tropical island with margaritas in the sand. And I'm in a little baby bitch boat sinking. No Meowers! Thank you so much for the 5 Tier 1 gifted. That's awesome. Yo! Or Nom Meowers. I don't know how to say your name. 5 gifted is sick. Thank you. W's in chat. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's sick. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. 5 gifted. Oh, that's so nice. Goated. Heat. Anyways. No. You know what? Yeah, no. Raffle. 5 gifted. We gotta get a raffle for 5 gifted. And 5 gifted, you get 1 goat moan. For 5 gifted subs, you get 1 goat moan. You paid for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. Are you ready? 1 goat moan. Thank you for the 5 Tier 1 gifted. I hope that was well worth every penny. W's in chat. Anyways, you can change the truth bullet with the arrow keys just like a truth bullet. Use the right truth blade for the right contradiction, just like in non-stop debates. The shift key has no effect. Wait, my mom just heard that and asked, what is wrong with you? Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom! Hello! Yo, Mom! Meatloaf tonight, Mom! Meatloaf tonight! Let's go! Yo, Bootrin's mom. Or Mutrin. Mama Mutrin. Can we have meatloaf tonight? Please? I won't ever do that goat moan again if we can get some meatloaf tonight. That's not your mom, Vodka? They go, I'm leaving. Yo, Power Beast Ultimate with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you so much. W's in chat for the 5 gifted. Yo, TikTok, pick an animal. TikTok, pick an animal. Pick an animal, chat. I'm a professional. What you got for me, TikTok? A seal? What sound does a seal make? What sound does a seal make? Isn't a seal like or? All right, yo, one seal moan coming up. As per TikTok's request for the 5 gifted. Here we go. Thank you for the 5 gifted. W's in chat. Thanks, TikTok. Picking seal. The shift key has no effect in normal white text. And when pressing the Z key, the pieces will be cut in the order which the opponent set them. Each piece has a number of cuts, so cut them carefully as there are words that cannot be cut at once. Likewise here, if you refute the wrong yellow text, your HP will be reduced. And if you fail to cut the white text coming towards the player, your speech power will be reduced. When your speech power reaches zero, HP will be reduced. So be careful. What? 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 Give me the right blade. They didn't give me the right blade. All right, let's go. What bullets do I even have? Like, what blades do I even have? Monokuma, Ultimate Despair, Izuru, Kisaragi Foundation, the possibility of supporting the mastermind. Is it that? I admit that the Kisaragi Foundation is suspicious, but do they really have any relationship with the mastermind? No. The clues I found during the investigation support the fact that it wasn't the case. If I think about it, I'll definitely have an answer. And I have to convince Teruya with that answer. Alright, so I don't even know. A connection? Is it the fact that they were making Monokumas here? Is that it? Memory storage? Is the answer really Monokuma? I don't really know what role Izuru played. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna guess Monokuma, and it's gonna be wrong, but we'll do it. Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. All right, they're going so fast. What did Izuru do? No, what did Izuru do? Where's my Izuru fans at? What did Izuru do? I don't remember. I didn't check the bullets. Chat, stop putting the trash emote. I'm anything but. He slayed? He did Izuru things. You're not helping. I don't know. You guys don't know what Izuru did? He loves Hope so much he became it? What? What? The fuck? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna send Izuru Kamakura at the statement. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna Izuru Max. Let's do Izuru Max. Izuru Kamakura! Shit. Oh my god, I'm so incorrect. I'm so incorrect that Yuki just started speaking a different language. Oh my god. Yuki, come back! Memory storage. That must be it. let Teruya win. Do you know how far we go back if I let Teruya win? If I let Teruya win, we're going back like 3 hours. Is that what you want? You want to go back 3 hours of gameplay? It's gotta be this. Shit! Dude, I suck! I don't know, man! We're almost dead, by the way. We're almost dead, chat. We're gonna die by, we're gonna die by fucking Teruya's hands, bro. Teruya's gonna cut us down. I wish I knew what the bullets did. I wish I could check them. All right, let's guess something else. I don't. Oh man. Oh man. We're so dead. We're so dead. Just think. Think about what? I don't know what the bullets do. Every time I think, I just start drooling. And I don't have time to read what they're saying. That's another thing. Like, I don't know. I can't read. I can't read the stuff. Sure. There's no way I guess. Are you kidding me? I guessed every single one wrong. Is it Kisaragi Foundation on Kisaragi Foundation? That makes no fucking sense. Oh, you gotta hit the Kisaragi Foundation statement with the Kisaragi Foundation bullet. Because two rights don't make a wrong. Damn, Vodka. Hey, listen. This just goes to show, like, I am not lucky. I'm anything but the ultimate lucky. Also, we have, like, no health. Like, bro, what am I doing here? Alright. We have no HP. If we mess up at all, we are screwed. We go back far if we mess up at all. But I think we heal. We have Inori's ability, which lets us heal. So, like, we gotta hopefully get some heals in. We're just gonna use some Inori healing, and we should be good. I trust you, Vod. Well, that's your first mistake. Teruya, that's not it. The Kisaragi Foundation didn't support the mastermind, you absolute buffoon. There's evidence of that on the computers in the electrical room of the second floor dormitory. Just as Teruya said, the mastermind singled out the Kisaragi Foundation, but the Foundation refused to cooperate and fought against them. I just want to say one thing. None of you knew the answer either. Before you come at me, none of you knew the answer either. I knew. You want to go? You want to fucking go? Dude, I'll take it off right now. I'll take it off right. If you want to go, we can go right now. We can go right now, dude. Right fucking now. We don't have to wait. We can go right now. What is up with this one hair? What is that? I'm looking like the fucking main character from Horimiya. What is going on here? What are we doing here? What is this? Anyways. I knew that. I know that too. But that only means they couldn't cooperate voluntarily. Maybe they were forced to follow them, right? That data also contained contents that they threatened to take their successor as hostage. It is as you say, Teruya-poo. But didn't you read the end? It's clearly written there that they were going to keep their hands off from the Kisaragi Foundation, considering their profits and losses. In addition, there's another reason why the Mastermind doesn't need to seek help from the Kisaragi Foundation. It's because they turned the Kisaragi Foundation into bones. It's obvious. If you look at the technology used by the Mastermind, they've received some help somewhere, but not from the Kisaragis. That means they already received aid from elsewhere. There must have been evidence, that is. Oh, God. Evidence that they received help? And there's like 52 different bullets to choose from? I'm cooked! I guess we can, like, read the bullets. Yo? Yo, is that Maki? Yo? Maki? Maki W? Maki appearance? Yo? Generally speaking, it is Hope Speak Academy that selects one classroom per year, but the 79th class was admitted in the same year as the 78th class, blah, 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 blah. Izuru, the ultimate goal of the Hope Speak Academy was to create human beings with all talents artificially by researching the talents of the students contrary to the wishes. Was it Izuru? The biggest, most desperate event? A case in which 13 members of the student council were murdered. Wait, Izuru murdered them? I thought he was a hopeful boy. The world's most desperate event, ultimate despair. In Hope Speak Academy, there are those who use their talents for despair. They are the epitome of all hopeless incidents, and their group's called the Ultimate Despair. Is this it? Was it the Ultimate Despair? Was it the Murder Class Life? Was it the Kisaragi Foundation? The answer is something you're not familiar with. That's good. That's good. We're already almost dead. There's help in the corner? Where? Wait a minute, what? I don't know what that says. If anybody speaks Korean and they know what if they know what the little help bubble says, then be sure to let me know. Yo, but look at this picture, chat. I feel like this is us, right? Like, no, think about it. Like, this is us, right? We are this picture. That's us pulling up to the function. You guys know I bought tickets to Disney, right? And I'm like, everyone's coming with me. I used my streamer money to buy tickets to Disney. Animal Kingdom, bro. And we're all going. Everybody. Everybody here right now is going. Yeah. This is going to be us pulling up to Disney. Are you guys excited, dude? Party of 200. Yeah, shit, dude. It's gonna be lit. Memory manipulator. Why does that look like fucking the girl from... Who is that, actually? Someone's notes? Kisaragi family photo? This trial's not going well. Memory storage device? Was this it? Is it Utsuro? Is it Utsuro? It might be. Yo, chat, give me a hint. Give me a hint, chat. This is hard. Can we go to Universal if I gift more subs? I mean, Universal is pretty peak. You guys want me to pick Utsuro? Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna pick Utsuro on the blind. Fuck it. Shit. We're gonna die and go all the way back to the beginning. There must have been... we're dead. There must have been evidence, that is. You think it's the Monokuma one? You think it's us pulling up to the function? Yo, Power Beast with the tier 1 gifted! Thank you so much. W's in chat for that. It's a tier 2! Thank you. W's in chat. Do you think the Monokumas helped them set that up? Yeah, lots of tier 2 gifted. People are getting lucky today. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Maybe I should have, I think part of the problem is I did all my investigating last week. It wasn't really my fault. You really think it's this? It's not gonna be that. Oh my god, it's that! They use the Monokumas! That's because the mastermind has already received cooperation from other than the Kisaragi Foundation. A different source. I guess that makes sense now that I think about it from that perspective. I heard it from the display in the information processing room, but there was information about Monokuma. According to that information, the place where Monokuma was made in Toa City. Dude, Monokuma was made in Toa City from Toa Group, a robot built with technology. Toa? I'm gonna shit myself. Unlike the Kisaragi Foundation, no one knows about them. I don't believe it either, but it was mentioned carefully because they got the cooperation of the Toa Group, and there was no need to threaten or seek the help of the Kisaragis. I can't believe it. There were several chain stores subcontracted to Toa City and Otari Mart. I'm sorry, but what Maeda-sama said is true. We have no contact with the Kisaragi Foundation. All the necessary technology was lent by the Toa Group. Ah, Toa! I miss him. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! So, there was nothing strange about saying that the Kisaragi Foundation was actually the one who protected us. I have a question. Am I the only one who's just kind of drooling? Like, they're saying words, chat. I will agree to that. They're saying words. But I'm just kind of over here like... I'm like over here like this. This is like they're saying words and this is me. Yuki, Rugi, Yuki, Rugi, Yuki, Rugi, Yuki, Rugi, Yuki, Rugi. That's all that's running through my mind right now. There's like a mini version of myself dancing in my head, just going Yuki, Rugi, and they're like Kisaragi this, mastermind that, memory manipulation, and I'm like, Yuki, Rugi, Yuki, Rugi. Like that's all that's running through my head right now, and I really need to lock in. I just need to lock in, bro. I do. I don't like. What am I doing here? You know what I mean? I always tend to get really lost in Chapter 6 of Danganronpa. I guess I'm just a buffoon. So, there was nothing strange about saying that the Kisaragi Foundation was actually the one who protected us. Wait then, all the evidence for those claims is all that Akane prepared, right? There's a possibility that everything was manipulated. That is not likely. Whoa, scary.
Gosh, she sure is looking rather scary, huh, Sora?
Huh? How many times did I tell you that this trial is fair? Besides, there's no benefit for us doing that. At the start, I said that this trial itself was like a bonus stage. But if you keep suspecting and doubting, it'll get difficult, won't it? I don't know. I don't know about the Toa Group, but I can attest that the Kisaragi Foundation is innocent. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, let's say the Kisaragi Foundation wasn't on the side of the mastermind. But if not, then why are we in their lab? I don't understand that. I don't understand anything, Teruya. I'm right there with you. Dude, I've never vibed with Teruya so much in my life. I'm right there with him. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'll try to be a part of it. I'll be like, yo, Kisaragi Foundation this, Ultimate Despair that, but I'm just Teruya. I have no clue what's happening. What does the Kisaragi... I just realized Teruya is here in Chapter 6. And the only reason I state that is because there was a lot of fan art and comments about me and Teruya in the beginning. He made it a long way. What does the Kisaragi Foundation have to do with us in the first place? If it's not for the mastermind, why are they related to us? That's obvious. There wasn't just only one point of contact between us and the Kisaragi Foundation. He was a freshman in the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy, like us. The existence of Yamato Kisaragi. Yo, Yamato mentioned? When Kisaragi showed up after we lost our memories, I was so mentally withdrawn that I couldn't meet him properly. But from what I've heard, he was so unstable that he couldn't communicate properly. At this point, of course, I think all of you will know, but Kisaragi never had such a handicap when he was in school. Before he lost his memory, he was rather a leader, a handsome man, a lively guy, more than anyone else. Yo? What happened to that guy? How did he get into such a state? I mean, there was evidence that he was imprisoned, right? For the whole first part of the game. I don't know that either. Maybe it was the aftermath of the amnesia. No, hold on. I know that Kisaragi was a classmate, but that's all there is to it. Dude, Teruya's the only one questioning anything. I get that our group is small, and I get the other two want to, like, seem competent, and they probably are, but Teruya is quite literally the only one who is questioning. It's not even my family, but this whole family was associated to us. It's not even about that. It's like, let someone else ask a question. You don't gotta do my boy Teruya like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta do my boy Teruya like that. Let someone else look a little, confuzzled for a moment. Just a moment. I love it when the gamble doesn't work. You guys are always breaking the bots. You know what breaks the bot a lot? When people do followage. Sometimes people will come in here and they want to see how long they've been a VodkaSunnyD follower for. So they type !followage. And it'll tell you, but like if too many people do it at once, the bot just breaks. Just breaks, dude. Instantaneous broke. There, and there it is. There it is. You all broke it. Congratulations. You've confused the bot. It doesn't know what to do now. Maybe one of you get lucky. Family. Yo, you know what the real one is, though? Watch time. You could do it don't matter how long you've been following. You could do ! Watch time. And you could see if you're a real VodkaSunnyD fan. Anybody got more than a week? Maybe a month? Anybody? Anybody got more than a week or a month? That'd be pretty nuts! Where my week watchers at? Who's hit a week? Family. Looking back, it seems that there was a student who was more than just a classmate with Kisaragi, and was very close. I must have found clues related to that in my investigation. That clue is... Shit, what was the question? Something relating to the who was close to Kisaragi? Hold on a second, chat. I'm gonna just put some nuts in my mouth. Give me a second. Some nuts. You know, my friends call me a squirrel. They call me VodkaSunnyD. Wait a minute. Hey-oh! I got it! Hold on, I got nuts in my mouth. Give me 1 second. Chat, I got nuts in my mouth. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Teruya, what if there really was a family-like relationship connection? What do you mean? Didn't you see the headmaster's office? The picture of Kisaragi's childhood. That family picture? Of course I saw it. What's that about? The girl who was photographed there is Kurokawa. Come on. Come on. You couldn't tell that that was baby Kako? Huh? That was Kurokawa? Come on. Why are you surprised? If you just look at that girl, it's her, isn't it? No, but she's too different, isn't she? I can't even imagine seeing Kurokawa smiling so brightly like that. No faith in my homegirl? No faith in my homegirl? That's certainly... Yo, baby Mikako! Baby Mikako appearance on my screen! W Mikako! W Mikako! That's certainly true. No matter what memory loss is. The Kurokawa we know today was a dark and gloomy student. You shut your fucking mouth, Yuki Maeda. With such impression and of a few words. Originally, seeing the picture for the first time, I wouldn't have been convinced that the girl in the picture was actually Kurokawa. You shut your fucking mouth, Yuki! But why did I think it was Kurokawa without any doubt? Because we know. Because we know. Because we know! Was it because I saw something like that? In my dream? But it must have been a dream. At least to me. I never had seen Kurokawa like this. Kurokawa like this. Still, why? Uh-huh! It's not unreasonable for you to think that way. But like I said before, Kurokawa had a very bright personality. And just like Maeda said, Kisaragi was like a family. No, they were a family. I spoke directly to Maeda-sama about this. Kurokawa-sama lost her family when she was young and was abandoned on the streets. The Kisaragis who found her adopted her and was raised by their people. Hanzo Kisaragi, the president of the Kisaragi Foundation at the time, and Yamato Kisaragi's father, can be said to be a father to Kurokawa too. Likewise, to Kisaragi-sama and Kurokawa-sama, they must have been like siblings. Well, looking at the two of them normally, it seems that to Kisaragi-sama, you were his younger brother. Isn't that right, Kinjo? Don't talk to me so casually. You criminal bitch!
You can't say that word.
As for the other students, I don't know. But to Kisaragi, Kurokawa was family. Kurokawa's reaction to the Kisaragi Foundation was proof of that. So you're saying the Kisaragi Foundation really protected us? There's a reason for that, but this is all I can say. During our school life, we all had a close relationship. So I think that even if it's someone other than Kisaragi, we would have supported each other. Okay. So everybody was real close. That's what I'm gathering in this school life. Because there were a lot of people who were hurt and hungry for love. Valentine's Day's coming up. Akane just reminded me. Oh my god! Chat, we have like 30 days to lock in. You guys gonna lock in? You got 30 days, chat. You got 30 days to lock in, chat. I'll be alone again. I'm right there with you. I'm single, chat. None of you are beating me in the single game. None of you. All y'all are like, oh my god, I'm single, what? None of you are beating me. None of you. I'm 6 years single, going on 7 years single. 6 to 7 years single. Going on 6 to 7 years single. Yeah, shut up. Don't fucking start. Don't fucking start. Don't fucking shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm just telling you a factual piece of information. I'm telling you a factual piece of information. Been single for 20 years, 19 years. You guys haven't started yet. You don't count. You don't count, bro. You don't. How old am I? I can't say that. I can't say that. All right, I'll tell you. I'm 66 years old. So I mean, you know, there's been a lot of life that I've lived, but but I'm getting old, dude. I don't want to die alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die alone. You ain't 66? Yes, I am. Look at my face. You guys can tell when I'm joking and laughing and like memeing. Yes, I am. I just look good for my age. I do. I do. Okay, Unk, exactly. I'm Unk. The way you are, yes. I could have sworn you were 67. Next year. Like, I always say it, next year is going to be a horrible year. Next year is going to be a horrible year. Because everyone's going to be like, 67. It's going to be what I'm going to deal with all next year. Yes. I'm in my prime. Could it be your peak? Yeah, yeah. But, not for real, though. If you're... Okay, hold on. How do I pitch this? Chat, what quality... Chat. Hold on, real quick. What qualities should I look for in the person that I seek for the Valentine? Help me out here real quick. What qualities should I look for? Now, listen, I know that some fucking prude is going to come into my comment section or going to be on Twitter and they're going to be like, oh my god, that sounds like a very serious thing. You should look within yourself and you will find the qualities that you desire within a partner. You shouldn't be asking your chat, la 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 la. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. What qualities are we looking for? Personality. Bleh. Bleh. If they ain't fun, I'm done. That's all I'm saying. If they ain't fun, I'm done. Someone who is kind and caring. Loyalty. Humor. Honesty. Bold. Bold's a good one. Bold is a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Gamer? That's a good one. Bold gamer. I like that. That's a really good start. Bold gamer. Okay. Okay. They need to be a man? I'm gonna ban you. Bold gamer. I want someone who, like, wears a lot of black. That's stupid, I know. But, like, if they got, like, a mostly black wardrobe, oh my god. They wear a choker? Oh, shit. Mostly black wardrobe wears a choker? Oh, shit. Alright, we got it. Bold gamer wears black clothes. Alright. I think I'll settle for that. Yeah, no, that seems good. That seems good. I think I'll lock that in. Yeah. Chat, I'm ignoring all of your messages right now. Cassidy does not fit the description, bro. Cassidy does not fit the description. All of you could, like, literally, like, no. Cassidy does not fit the description. Hold on. She doesn't have a collar, and she doesn't wear dark clothes, bro. What is happening? I think my shit just froze. What is going on? Hold on. She doesn't wear dark clothes, and she doesn't have a choker, bro. She doesn't, dude. I'm telling you right now. No choker, and that's not black. That's not black. That's like the stream saturation is messing it up. That's not black. That's like gray. Is that not black? No, it's gray. It's gray. That's like gray, green, white, no choker. The choker's important. No choker on any of these sprites. Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. Hell no! Hell to the no! Hell to the no, bro. Anyways, we have a game to play. We have a game to play. Put me back in the boat. Put me back in the boat. In other words, you want a gamer version of Mordecai? The fuck? You are the exception. I hate myself for speaking kind to you in the past. Switch up. There are clues that the Kisaragi Foundation protected us, but... Oh, you know what? Anime. Add that to the list, too. Anime, gaming, bold. Yeah. Yeah. There are clues that the Kisaragi Foundation protected us, but... Would it be okay to hold for a minute before that? You want to hold for a minute? Shh, everyone shut up. We need to hold for a moment. As Kinjo said earlier, that Kurokawa was originally like that. Like Kisaragi, that he had a bright personality. Those two, they probably didn't have their own memories erased properly. Huh? I've thought that too. In the case of Kurokawa, she even tried... No, hold on a second, chat. Fuck you. You guys can't put me on blast and not speak for yourselves. What do you want then? What qualities are you looking for, huh? What qualities are you looking for? You come up here and you put me on blast, and then you don't say your own qualities? Ass fuck. You must come up here now and say the qualities that you wish for. I want food? What does that mean? Can breathe? That's a good start. Kind, great hair, and funny. I'm only two of those things. I've thought of that too. In the case of Kurokawa, she even tried to tell us about the mastermind in her last moments. I doubt that it was a blurred memory. Why didn't they tell us the truth at first? Why were they a special exception? Well, I don't know. Guess it. We're guessing? Fuck facts and logic. We're just gonna guess. Did Kurokawa and Kisaragi really know everything? But how? I have a feeling that something is coming up in mind. Let's talk this with everybody. Let's talk about this with everyone and think about it more deeply, yeah. Yo, this music is fucking peak. Turn it up! Turn it up! My bad. My bad. All of us were wiped out cleanly, but Kurokawa and Kisaragi's memories were not erased. Is it possible that only they had their memories not taken? If it's possible, what method did they use? They mentioned before that our memories were erased by a machine called the memory manipulator device. If there is a way to not be affected by that machine, it might be possible. Why couldn't the memories of those two be erased? Did you prepare something in advance? No, that's not certain, right? If their memories wasn't erased, it wouldn't be strange for them not to speak up at all. If they really knew and stayed quiet then, maybe the two of them were on the mastermind side. Huh? It was a joke. Such a chance doesn't exist. Still, it would be difficult to know that the two of them had something we didn't have. Well, hold on. I have two theories. Theory 1 is that since this device was potentially created by the Kisaragi Foundation, maybe they implemented something, some sort of insurance against people that were a part of the family. That's my first thought. My second thought is that they were maybe blackmailed because Kisaragi was taken. So, it's hard to say. Alright, let's go. Memory storage. Why couldn't the memories of those two be erased? Did he prepare something in advance? Is the preparation the fact that there's memory storage? Maybe the two of them? Is the fact that the two of them... It could be either person here. Who do I consent to? Do I consent to Rei Makaru, or do I consent to Saruki Kinjo? Both seem right. I'll start on prep. I don't actually know. I consent, Rei Makaru! 100% perfect. 30 point. 30 point. 40 point. 140 point. A memory storage device. What? A device that minimizes the damage of memory manipulation based on samples of memory manipulation devices. Alright, Yuki, you are sounding like a nerd! Sounding like a nerd! The memory manipulation device and the memory manipulation of the Kurokawa and Kisaragi that use the machine doesn't have the... Shut up, Yuki! Listen, I'm not trying to be a Yuki hater, but Yuki Rugi's not going to be a thing if he's nerding it up. Kurokawa and the Kisaragi used that machine, didn't they? What is that thing? Was it something you just imagined about? It's the first time I've heard of such information. Maeda, where did you learn this? Yeah, how are we... We're popping off. Like, we're popping off right now. What is Yuki doing? In the headmaster's computer, after the investigation was over, I was going down to the first floor. I found the computer turned on. Someone's voice in the computer told me about the story. Wait. What was that one guy's name? Mato! Mato to your heart! Everyone's favorite idol! It's Yamato Kisaragi! I remember now. That's something I don't trust. I also checked the computer of the headmaster, but it was in a state where the power was not being supplied at all. Oh, Makaru was about to get pissed. You said it was turned on and you heard someone's voice? Are you sure it wasn't a dream? I don't believe it either. That such a machine exists, but I didn't hear it wrong. I'm sure the computer's voice told me that information. And besides that, there was another thing. Huh? Huh? Yuki, are you okay? It sounds like you're wobbling. Yeah, the discussion comes first. I'm not certain, but could this information explain that Kurokawa and Kisaragi's memories were still intact? That said, I think it's too much to fit in. No need to worry, Makaru. The information Maeda said is probably true. Is it really? Oh my god, Kinjo. I think Kisaragi vaguely mentioned it. I didn't know what he was talking about at the time, but if he had been preparing for this memory erasure thing... Alright, I think we've come to a rough conclusion. Kurokawa-sama and Kisaragi-sama were able to avoid complete amnesia by using the memory storage device. No, I don't like that. I don't like just jumping to conclusions. Mato! No. Mato, no! You're going to admit it right away? It's actually a little early, but it doesn't real matter. It doesn't real matter. You heard it here, folks. It doesn't real matter. Moreover, the trial cannot proceed when there is a difference in opinion. Kisaragi-sama didn't know how to do it, but he made a similar device based on the data he obtained on the memory manipulation device. I mean, he was the ultimate inventor. It was a device that could resist the amnesia. Yes. Wait, Kisaragi made a device to resist amnesia? Does that mean he knew you guys would erase our memories? This was a preemptive play from the Kisaragis. Why is that? And if he knew, why did only those two use the memory storage device? Oh, I don't know, Rei Makaru. Open your mind's eye. What do they have that we don't? Family! I'll talk about that a little later. Could you please stop cutting to the chase? Yeah. Can you stop cutting to the chase, Rei Makaru? Whatever that means. Anyway, using that device, Kurokawa-sama and Kisaragi-sama didn't lose their memories, as you might expect. Mato. Because it was made hastily and was just a wild product. Side effects were present in the device. Side effects? So it made Kisaragi go, well, you know, as Monokuma called it, brain broken. And we already saw what happened with Kurokawa. Mato! That's right, the voice inside the computer said that. There may be side effects. Mato. And this side effect was so fatal that it could not be ignored. Of course. That side effect is called... Hold on a second. What if I went up to my boss tomorrow, right? I went up to my boss. And I just looked at him. I went, Mato! To your heart! Everyone's favorite idol! It's Yamato Kisaragi! I'd probably get fired on the spot. My boss would punch me in the jaw. Break it instantly. Boom! Right in the fucking face. Speech disorders. I see. We already concluded that. Well, maybe it is, I guess. Of course, it's always a maybe and I guess. It's always a maybe, it's always an I guess, but do you know what's factual, Akane? The ultimate idol! It was Kisaragi-sama who made the machine in the first place, and there was only the two of them who used it. I'm not a genius, so I don't know much about the machine and stuff. There was that too. Kurokawa's strange speech was low, with few words, and Kisaragi's strange language was odd. It was a side effect of the memory storage. Besides, the side effects don't end there. There seems to be some individual differences as well, but the two of them had a few more. Kurokawa-sama, for instance, dynamic emotional change, and Kisaragi-sama lost his personality. Oh shit, chat, I gotta shit. Chat, I gotta poop! Chat, hold on! Chat, I gotta poop really bad. What do I do? Oh my god! Chat, what do I do? Oh, it's hitting me out of nowhere. Listen, you don't understand, bro. Dude, fuck, dude. Oh my god. Go shit? Alright, yo, hold on. Oh my goodness. Alright, yo, talk to this banana. Chat, talk to the banana real quick, okay? Banana's gonna take over the stream. Everybody loves the banana. Talk to the banana, all right? The banana's right here to entertain you all, all right? I'll be right back. Oh shit. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind, and I won't live. Cause a banana like you's impossible to find. Did the banana say anything that would get us canceled? 10 gifted subs from Power Beast Ultimate. What? Huh? Why are you gifting a banana? No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Why are you gifting subs to a banana? The banana is cooler? I almost missed that. You could have gifted 10 subs, and I would have never saw that. Ever. Ever. You're lucky. You're fortunate. You're fortunate. The banana saw it? No, it did not. No, it did not. Bring the banana back? No. No. The banana changed our lives. Fine, man. Fuck your 10 subs. Yeah, the banana can thank you then. The banana can thank you then. If you like the banana so much. The banana was inspiring. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done. Here's a raffle for the subs. Ay, ay, ay. Type exclamation point join to join the raffle. So then what Kinju said, that Kurokawa was originally a bright person. It's true. Kurokawa-sama was such a bright person, even in class. Joy, sadness, anger, love. All of her emotions were incapable of expressing themselves due to the side effects. I mean, this sounds terrible then. It sounds like it was built with good intention, but did not perform to what we had hoped. Then Kisaragi. Monokuma-sama said there's an abnormality with his brain. That was the side effect. The original cheerful personality was gone, and his personality was twisted, as if he had mental... Whoa, I can't say that word. I can't say that word. I almost read it. I almost read it. I almost read that little word that would have gotten me banned on TikTok instantly. Wow. 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 Anywho. Listen. That's wild. Would have been an instantaneous ban if I would have read that. That? A machine that prevents amnesia? But makes people's emotions and personality disappear? Well, as I said before, I'm not good with machines. I don't know why Akane's trying to get the live taken down. Because there were so many unknown things about the human brain. I think I can say that on Twitch. I'm pretty sure that TikTok would, like, actually eviscerate me. I'm, like, almost positive. I'm, like, 1,000% sure. Are you winning, son? Oh, yeah, I just had the ultimate save. Wait, it's strange for something like this to happen. Kisaragi returned to normal for a brief moment, and Kurokawa also spoke even more at the final trial. I'm not sure about that either. If you think about the headaches Kurokawa-sama often felt, they were probably the pain of burning your own head. Huh? She must have overcome the side effects to do it. That's what I can guess. Do y'all remember? The two of them were complaining of headaches when trying to remember something at an important moment. That was the aftermath of forcing you to ignore the side effects? I can't 100% prove it, though. Well, it sounds like this memory storage shit ruined everything. I can't 100% prove it, though. But this I can be sure of. Well, it didn't ruin everything, but it was a part of the uh-oh spaghetti-o. Pain continues to happen when you keep ignoring the warnings of the side effects. Your body sends you, and if you don't obey the commands, the brain sends you. Splat! Fuck you. Now we know what Kako was going through. Unbelievable. That's what they said. The brain cells that could not overcome their host would make them die in the end. Huh? They said? Yeah, who's they? Who said that to you? Yeah, who? Kisaragi. Well, I eavesdropped there. Then, when Kurokawa suddenly spit blood and died, the fact that Kisaragi exploded on his own, you mean it was all because of that? Kurokawa's death was certainly so unnatural. Her hair suddenly bursting from inside without any sign. Oh my god. It was the aftermath of the side effects. I'm getting mad again. My anger is picking up. If your memories were fine until a while ago, why would you not want to say anything to them? You might think that, but it's actually the other way around. Kurokawa always tried too hard to tell the truth every minute, every second. In the aftermath of amnesia, the memories related to our school life to come out of her voice, oh my god. It must have been a horrible headache just thinking about it. I'm getting mad, bro. I'm getting mad, dude. They ain't gonna keep, no, they aren't gonna keep talking. They aren't gonna keep talking about Kako like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get mad. Been watching on YouTube and I downloaded Twitch to see it live. Yo, welcome in, Pinky. Welcome in. You must have seen a lot of Kurokawa-sama's headaches from time to time. Yes, and Akane, watch the words you speak! That's my homegirl. Don't make me mad. Why did you do that? If you hadn't tried to recall her memory and tried to make her tell the truth, she wouldn't have felt pain, right? I'm getting angry, dude. Mikako Kurokawa, our Lord and Savior who always leads us into the right direction. Mikako Kurokawa, who would never do any wrong. We should all appreciate Mikako Kurokawa for what she's done for us. Let us all praise Mikako Kurokawa, the ultimate exorcist. Dude, I never swayed once. Ever. Ever! Just saying. I said Mikako was the GOAT early on. I've been there the whole time. Although, my heart rate's increasing when I think about Yuki getting up in her face. Remember that? Remember when Yuki got up in her face and was like, Speak! Speak, Mikako! Oh my god. If I was there in the flesh, right hook. Right to Yuki's little chin. His boyfriend would have had to step in and stop me. Such a thing. Damn it, Kurokawa. Yes. That was it, because Kurokawa was nice and kind, that anybody else she tried to do it for everyone. What? Yeah? Apart from Kurokawa, what happened to Kisaragi? You said her brain was overheating? Kisaragi was a girl?
Or did I misread the dialogue?
What happened to Kisaragi? You said her brain was overheating, but Kisaragi died with a hole in his chest. Wasn't this someone's intention? Makaru, I think I know the cause. Why do you... No! Yuki, we're gonna lose more health. Kisaragi's chest was destroyed like a bomb exploded, and there was information about the storage device that was assumed to be the cause of this outcome. Hers and Kurokawa, I think. Methinks not! Alright, chat. Type 1 if you think it's side effects of memory storage. Type 2 if you think it's bomb placed by Monokuma. Type 3 if you think small detonator. La 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 la. It's gotta be 2, right? It's either 2 or 3, right? Even chat can't decide. They're just going back and forth. 2, 3, 2, 3. I think more people are typing 3, so I'm gonna go with 3. But, know this, I'm mad if you get it wrong. Small detonator. I got it! The voice in the computer I heard about the storage device added one thing. The voice also mentioned side effects, and in order to prepare any possible side effects, they said that they made a small detonator that explodes with an internal signal. Or external signal. A detonator? There was so much noise that I couldn't understand everything, but they told someone to kill them if anything happens as a result of the side effects. Huh? I was unconscious at the time of Kisaragi's death, so I don't know. If what Maeda said is true, I think the voice in that computer was Kisaragi himself. Wait a minute, but Kisaragi's dead, right? It must have been pre-recorded. Pre-recorded? Yo, do you guys remember the ultimate avocado? I think his name was Rentaro? I think. It's been a while since I played. I'm pretty sure. You guys remember the ultimate avocado, Rentaro? It's kind of like this. We got a little Rentaro situation going on. It's a clue that Akane Taira left to investigate anyway. No, to be honest, I'm new to this information. That's what I said, didn't I? I think it might be a little early for this. What? Then how did Maeda hear this? It wouldn't be a lie to hear the exact words. Well, it doesn't matter, right? It's not a big deal. Anyway, dude, I'm so tired. Everything's not a big deal. Every time we start to get to the bottom of something, Akane's like, alright, let's move on. I can't believe you were my day 2 at one point. Shit! Well, it doesn't matter, right? It's not a big deal. Anyways, just as Maeda-sama said, Kisaragi-sama made a detonator and installed it on himself. And Kurokawa-sama on purpose. Huh? At the time, they were not sure about the side effects, so they literally put insurance on them. Wait, what? Hold on. Huh? From here on, I'll explain, please. Please explain, Bear. I'm so confused. Kincho said that I was the one who killed Kisaragi after the trial. But in truth, the culprit was Miss Kurokawa. This device was never made by me. The detonator was made by Kisaragi, but it was Miss Kurokawa who installed it. Since Kisaragi was killed by the bomb that Kurokawa mounted, the culprit was Miss Kurokawa all along. The fuck? No, it may sound far-fetched, but if you follow the rules of the class trial, then the bomb is the weapon. If Kurokawa was the one who installed that weapon, then the culprit would naturally be Kurokawa. That's the conclusion of this story. No, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. You will not shift my belief! Yeah, you fools, I never lied. I'm so sick and tired of everything. You lied to Uhura! Bro literally lied to Uhura's face, bro! And if you say it's not lying, I will jump through the computer screen and choke you out, Bear! You did Uhura dirty. My question is, who detonated the bomb? Maeda clearly said that the detonator explodes with an external signal to kill them, meaning that the bomb doesn't explode until it gets a signal. Huh? That's... Don't say it was Rei Makaru. I did say she had a device on her. Even if it was Kurokawa who installed the bomb, If it was someone else who sent the detonation signal, wouldn't the theory of Kurokawa being the culprit be a little strange? Ah, that was... Don't be fooled by the past. I'm done talking about this now. You still don't even know why you're in the Kisaragi Foundation, so hurry up and discuss. Dude, this trial... Oh my god! Monokuma-sama, the gallery is getting tired, so just shut up. Oh! Telling Monokuma to shut up. Very bold, very evil. I'm not saying that Ray would have did any detonation on purpose, but Monokuma was like tracking the movements, tracking the cameras, and I could see him being like, install XYZ on Ray's device when she's not looking. Ray Makaru's the cause of the murder. But like, I don't know, man. That whole fucking shit's stupid. Still, there's some truth in Monokuma-sama. The topic of conversation was increasingly related to the last incident. I've told you a few times, Kisaragi-sama's murder case is nothing, so please forget about it. Smells like toast. I think my roommate's cooking downstairs. Rather, what you're supposed to do is find out the truth of this killing school life, right? So did you find out why you joined the Kisaragi Laboratory? Changing the topic, huh? Again, another topic change. But what she said is true. In any case, in order to win and escape from this trial, we need to know the overall background. Now, let's figure it out step by step, starting with what's in front of us. Yeah, you said that the Kisaragi Foundation wasn't on the side of the mastermind, right? Still, the Kisaragi Foundation is good, and Kisaragi, the successor of the Foundation, was our classmate. And we know that Kurokawa was part of the Kisaragi family. There's really no way to know exactly what happened and why we're in this situation. No, Teruya! That's not necessarily the case for the umpteenth time in this fucking trial! To answer that woman's question, we started discussing about the Kisaragi Foundation, but there were clear clues about the situation before we lost our memories! You lie! Where is that? Alright. Alright. You really are an idiot till the end. Did you even do your investigation? Are you wearing your eyes for decoration? No, if you're like that, your brain is the problem. Just die, Teruya. This is frustrating. I just want to say one thing. I made a speculation that Teruya could be the killer in a past trial. That's it. I just said his alibi was a little sketchy. I didn't say anything mean. I simply was going over all my bases, and chat flipped. Chat flipped on me. They're like, fuck you, Vodka. He would never hurt anyone. Teruya innocent till the day I die. I love Teruya. Fuck you, piece of shit, Vodka cancellation. Where are those people now? No, I just want to know. Because she took that 10 fucking miles further! Nobody. Nobody here. Make it make sense. She means it in a good way. Everyone's going on a mode only. You guys piss me off. You guys piss me off. Zero conviction. Zero conviction. Zero fucking conviction. Zero. Failure to stick to your guns whatsoever. If you truly like Teruya, you would be coming at Ray right now. But no! Yeah! If anything, I'm a bigger Teruya fan than you because I'm at least giving you the opportunity to stick up for him. You are going on a mode only. A disgrace. You're a disgrace to the game! Ugh! It's been a while since you poured out a complete sentence of venomous words. There's no need to say something so harshly. Calm down. I can answer if it's frustrating. It's because No, you have zero conviction, zero fucking spine. No, you guys are too afraid to stand up to Ray Makaru and say your shit. I'm going over multiple people's alibis, like, it could be this person because of this. This person also wasn't here. Teruya wasn't here. Everybody freaks out the moment I say that. But Ray Makaru can look at him and say, you're stupid as fuck, go die, you waste our time, you frustrating piece of shit, I hate you. And everyone will be like, oh my god, Ray. Slay. Fuck you, chat. It's because the clue was for everyone to see in the headmaster's office. Headmaster's office? Hey, Teruya, don't you worry, I'll protect you. I'll protect you from chat, Teruya, don't you worry. They're in a mode only now. They can't hurt you. They can't agree with Ray Makaru anymore and hurt your feelings. I got you, Teruya. Oh! Your live is not eligible for recommendation on TikTok. You will be restricted in search because your live does not you violated community guidelines, reasoning, harassment, and bullying. I didn't even say it! Ray said it! Ray Makaru said it! I was reading the line! Even TikTok thought Ray Makaru went too far. All right, TikTok, you're done. You're done. Hey, TikTok, it's been a good stream. If you're watching on TikTok, you're done. You're literally done. Make sure you're following. Follow up for more. And if you don't want it to end here, click my profile and come follow me here on Twitch. We're live on Twitch. You can watch here on Twitch. They are in emote only right now. So, you'll see that. But it is free to watch on Twitch. Go to the link in my bio and come on over right now. Okay? Okay. Cool. See you there. Bye, TikTok. Stupid ass fucking platform. You guys make me mad. You guys make me so mad. Anywho. Headmaster's office? Aren't there only random meaningless notes in the office? Yep, that's what they are. How can you be so close to the realm that you don't even know this? This is a talent of fools. It seems that Teruya doesn't understand, well, anything. I have no choice but to tell him. Among the notes of the headmaster's office, a clue that gave us a rough idea of our situation, that is... It's gotta be one of the notes, right? These contents seemed like when they entered Hope's Peak Academy, I think they accidentally heard from someone in the student council that there was a massacre at Hope's Peak Academy, but they heard it wrong, and then they stayed to be quiet. They kept referring to the name Mikako over and over again. It seems they were using a wiretapping tool to investigate around the school. They said that 13 students in the council were massacred, and some member of the councils are still missing. They witnessed the sense of the council went up to... I don't know, Chad. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. This trial's kind of silly. I'm gonna be honest, chat. 100 bits saying take us off emote only because you gave 100 bits. But if you decide to be a little fucker when I take you off emote only, chat, you're going right back on. You're going right back on. This is her love language? Y'all don't get it? Oh, I'm sorry. You know Ray Makaru personally. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Don't fucking insert your theories that aren't true! Honestly, I actually think no, the one thing that I will give to Ray Makaru is that she's equal towards everybody in the way she talks. That's the one, like, I don't think she's specifically targeting Teruya, and that's the only defense I'll give her, and that is a valid defense. But guess what? You guys don't give her that. You're just like, oh, Ray, boop, silly girl. That's why chat won't help you anymore? That's fine, I'll just end the stream. I'll just end the stream, fuck it. And tomorrow we'll play Bug Snacks. Mute my mic and let chat decide what happens. You guys aren't hijacking my stream. I'm not saying you have to hate Ray. I'm just saying, where's that energy? Where is that energy? You were attacking me for making a slight theory about Teruya potentially being guilty after he loaded a fucking gun. But Ray's in the clear. I'm just saying, you don't have conviction. Stick by your conviction. Stick by ride or die Teruya. If you're ride or die Teruya, then stick by that shit. The switch-ups are crazy. I have no idea. Regarding this trial, I have no fucking clue what's going on. I don't. And I will stay Teruya's #1 fan until I die. I saw you defended him, Suki's World. I did. W fan right there. Bro, I was a fan of Satsuki. I was a fan of fucking Kurokawa. And you know what? I was ride or dying until the very end. Just saying. Just saying. I was saying fuck you, Makaru. Anytime anyone said crazy shit. Anytime. I was there defending my daughter, and I was there defending. I was even defending Akane back when she was reasonable. I was. The switch-ups just disappoint me, man. Fake fan. Fake fan. Royal Offense. It's a hard name to say. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. W's in chat for that tier 1. Thank you. I spent $20 on Akane and FTE Frenzy. Yeah, no, that 20's hurting right now. Alright, I don't know what to click. I'm gonna be so for real. Can I ask you this, chat? Is it one of the notes? Is it one of the notes? Or is it something else? You should click help? I hate you. Can I? Is there a click help? Can I get up there? What was the question? Something about the notes. They were like, oh, there's something among the notes that would be great or something. I don't fucking know. This trial is kind of, a wet towel, to be honest. Just a little bit. It's a little bit wet towelish. It's really long, I can see that. Miss Mikako, me too. I love wet towels, hell yeah. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick. Why is it always chapter 6? We kind of talked about this. I don't even blame Danganronpa Another or like Lineage or anything like that. But if you want to tie stuff into the Danganronpa world and kind of follow the themes of like Danganronpa, dude, chapter 6 is always a mess. Like, I'm not, like, Junko interactions, she talks too much, but Junko, like, her constant, like, switching up and, like, energy does carry a lot of, like, final trials and kind of keeps them from being not as good as the other ones. But it's like, dude, I don't even blame Lineage, man. Like, Danganronpa just in general gets a little bit too goofy in chapter 6. It's just the truth of it. But we gotta get through it. We have to. And once again, I'm stuck. 100 biddies, note 4, I will trust you blindly. You liar! You fucking lied! You gave 100 bits to lie to me? You fucker! 100 biddies me, said note 4. Oh my god! Note 5? I don't know if I can trust you guys now. What does note 5 say? The writer said that they'll protect their friends. He also mentioned the headmaster prepared a shelter, but their words didn't make much sense. It seems to be safe if they go to that place with their friends. Boy, were they ever wrong. 100 bits, it's note 5. I don't know if I can ever trust you again. I got it. Note 6 or 7, shut up. As Teruya just said, there were a number of notes scattered around in the headmaster's office. And in one of those notes was written, "The researchers are on standby. Now I can bring my friends to that place. It will be safe for the time being." That's what it said. I find it really funny that people were coming in here, and they were like, is Vodka doing the whole trial today? Surely Vodka's doing the whole trial. You come in saying this knowing that the trial's 11 hours long? You know how much I take my time during the lives. You know about my health and my inability to stream for a long period of time. You know about my health and my hospital visits. Shame on you. You're not even close to half of the trial? I hate it here. Yeah, I think I saw something like that. Then that place they mentioned is... Yes, we followed that person who wrote the note by ourselves into the Kisaragi laboratory. And his needs to shit every 5 minutes. It's not my fault, okay? I eat a lot of fiber in the morning. I do the applesauce and no, not applesauce. I do some applesauce sometimes. I do the oatmeal with the granola mixed into the oatmeal. I put nuts in my mouth, and in addition to that, I rinse it all down with water. Ourselves? Who was that person that wrote that note? I have a healthy gut, chat. That's what I need in my life. Well, in all likelihood, Yamato Kisaragi. Mato! In the notes of the headmaster's office, the name of Mikako is mentioned over and over again. And as Mikako's classmate, the first person who entered Hope's Peak Academy this time. In other words, before entering the school, Mikako, they were a close friend of Mikako Kurokawa. In the middle, it is said that he is the third representative, and there is also the words of them as a researcher. So it is a note written by Yamato Kisaragi. I'm 99.9999% certain. That's pretty high. Kisaragi took us to this lab, but why? Maybe it was to protect us. The note also mentioned that they would keep us something big happened outside and we needed to hide somewhere, so maybe they took us to the laboratory. If they asked me what happened outside, I could say it was the most desperate event in human history. Because Kisaragi was that kind of guy. Chat. I don't mean to pause again, but this is important. I've been getting vibes. Tsurugi x Kisaragi? Are my vibes misplaced? But I'm thinking to myself, if Yamarugi happens, then Yuki's just left to sit in the corner by himself. You know that one meme where, like, the guy's sitting on the swing, and then he's sitting at the dinner table alone, and then he's standing, looking into the distance outside? Oh my god. I'm trying to find the meme, bro. I can't find the meme. But I feel like if Yuki doesn't lock in, I think this is what's gonna happen. That's Yuki. That's Yuki Maeda. That's him. That's a literal picture of Yuki Maeda in this timeline, bro. That's him. It's spooky to think about. And in the distance, I'm drawing that. All right, someone draw Yuki Maeda, and then in a boat out on the sea, we got, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to speak it into existence, but we got Yamarugi smooching. I'm just saying, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad. Yuki fumbled one too many times. I thought that the fumbles were okay, but I realized they're not now. Because Kisaragi was that kind of guy. Of course. 100 biddies? Vodka has me locked in his basement? That's just a lie. We don't even have a basement. Wait, if the note itself was a trap too... I don't know what basement you're locked in, but you gotta get out now! Wait, if the note itself was a trap to make you think that Kisaragi wrote it... Odori-sama, could you please stop making me repeat what I just said? There's no such thing. Odori-sama's stupidity adds fun to the trial, but there's something called being ignorant. Anybody? Anybody at all? It wasn't as bad as Ray's statement, but anybody at all want to step up? Anybody, or are you just gonna let them walk all over him? Don't worry, Teruya. Everything we've said so far is true. Tsurugi Kinjo! I guarantee it. If you can think about it better than that, you will naturally agree. Do you even have a point? I continue to be suspicious of the Kisaragi Foundation. I was sure there must be something. There must have been a cause that put us in this situation. But now I can tell. Dude, Lineage did Teruya dirty here. This whole fucking trial is us just explaining things to Teruya. If everything we said is true, it would be a terrible thing to disrespect Kisaragi into having such doubts. I don't even think Teruya's stupid. You can't be stupid. I know Teruya won't be, like, fully developed mentally in every subject we bring up, but at the end of the day, he's a merchant, man. If you want to be like the ultimate merchant, bro, you gotta have some smarts up there. I don't believe it. I think they did him dirty. I'm just saying, I think they did him dirty. Alright? Like, sometimes he was a little bit, slow on the uptick, and that happens to all of us at times. But, like, they're just doing him dirty here, man. I don't believe that Teruya should be showcased as this dumb. Like, it's just not... They're doing it for plot, bro. He's the ultimate merchant. Like, he's not that dumb. Especially with what he showcased in the 4th fucking trial. I'm sorry I kept saying strange things. If you're in doubt, a note to summarize the situation would be the right thing to do. You want me to build a comic book this early? That's inevitable, because it was Kisaragi's hobby to write down everything on note and keep records. They fell into the hands of the mastermind and were placed at a suspicious spot. I can't remember, but Kisaragi was also our classmate, and I can't deny that he even protected us from danger. That's why we were suspicious of him. Ray? But wait, is this okay? Is what okay? Kisaragi took us to the laboratory to protect us? I understand to this point, but... as a result, the laboratory was renovated like Hope's Peak Academy. The mastermind created a stage for us to live in a killing school life? What in the world happened after Kisaragi brought us to the lab? Well, that's... You don't have anything to say? Yeah, that's the way it is. Because what happened after you entered the lab has left no clues about it. Alright, then kill us. Kill us. We lost! GG's! Kill us! No, that's it! We don't know what happened. Kill us. Come on, Akane. It's been almost 3 hours. It's not that I didn't leave any. It's that I don't have a clue about this. Oh, you don't know either? I guess we live. Well, if I had a clue, the bloody 5th floor hallway, it's a clue to begin with. So they brought us to a lab initially, and it was all safe and fine. And then someone came in and slaughtered everybody in the lab. I'm guessing that someone was Monokuma, and then he could take his time renovating everything while we're in the machines, if I had to make a guess. And there's probably something in the background where Monokuma is working from a long distance via Junko Enoshima or this Utsuro character. I'm guessing that's what's going on, because there has to be some sort of independent party, right, outside of Akane, if she wasn't fully involved in the game or lost her memory a little bit, even though there was no clarity on that information. In fact, there's been no official clarity on anything, because Akane's like, okay, let's move on, we get the general idea, every single fucking time. But I digress. But it will be difficult to understand even if I say this. I guess you could say, well, Monokuma was an independent AI. Yeah, but you still gotta have someone setting its signals, right, as to what to do. This is Kinjo-sama's turn to step up. Yay! You used all kinds of excuses to keep me quiet before, but now you want me to tell them? Huh? I was sorry you've been so quiet, so I'm giving you a chance. I said that, but it's just a little embarrassing because it's something outside of Kinjo-sama's memory. However, if your memory came back, you should use it. The switch-ups are crazy, Akane. So for the ignorant people, do a great speech, please. Are you telling me that... She said for the ignorant people, and she called Teruya ignorant. Are you implying that Teruya annoyed Akane so much that Akane's, like, taking Kinjo off the bench? Yo, Tsurugi, you ain't on the bench anymore. Step up. Your time to shine. Whatever. I was going to tell them anyway. Listen up, you guys. A huge incident happened at Hope's Peak Academy, and we were in a situation where even our lives were at risk. Kisaragi brought us here to the lab to protect us from them. However, Kisaragi made one mistake. He didn't know that an Ultimate Despair student was hiding in our group, the 79th class. If it's an Ultimate Despair, you're talking about Akane. No! He's talking about an Egg McMuffin! To be honest, even I didn't know that Akane Taira was an Ultimate Despair. I think there were 2 Ultimate Despairs among us. It's no wonder. That girl, from the time of her admission, she pretended to be our classmate, completely melted with us. Oh my, it's not a lie. Of course, I hid my identity, but it's true that I was a classmate. I did not pretend. I want to say things, but I want people to get mad at me. I would like the plot more if there wasn't this, like, ultimate fucking despair blend-in for years and years. I would much rather just some psycho story hit Akane Taira while she's in this class and decides to just be, like, I don't know, the psychotic Saw figure or whatever. I haven't seen Saw, but you know what I mean. The psychotic figure that, like, just jump-started the game. This whole, like, secret ultimate mastermind shit. I'm just like, dude, I don't know. You could have left that in the first game. We get it. There's a psychotic killing game. We don't need all this extra crap. Saw is super good. Maybe I'll look into it. I don't know. Scary movies spook me, though. But it's true. I was a classmate. I did not pretend. Shut up. Just thinking of being a classmate with you makes my blood boil upside down. Ooh, now he's reaching number 5 mad. This game is basically Lineage's fan fiction of explaining how Danganronpa actually happened. Well, no, I like the game. I like the game, but you're still utilizing the foundation of Danganronpa. And I think everybody can agree here that outside of, like, specifically the killing game, a lot of the stuff where they, like, it's like always the amnesia, this ultimate despair group that ended the world, and, like, there's the ultimate hope that shines through, and we'll have one more trial, even though I'm a psychotic killer, and you can defeat me. Like, it's a little goofy. Don't get me wrong, Danganronpa in general is a little goofy. It's a little, wild, and I think that's part of the charm. But I also think that if they didn't go crazy-ass ham sandwich in Chapter 6, we could maybe have some stronger Chapter 6s. I love the idea of, playing through the game and, not knowing that Akane is the mastermind among us. I also like the idea in DR1 that there was, I like the idea of Mukuro Ikusaba in DR1. I do. I think that's pretty cool. I like the idea that this entire time there is someone among us who is pulling strings. And I think the idea, I love that the idea of, Akane, maybe she did actually stab Kizuna because she's the mastermind. Or the fact that this information was relayed to Uhara that she'd be making a fuss soon. It's so easy to overlook, but critical thinking skills lead us to the conclusion that Akane is the mastermind. I think that's great fucking writing. I would like it to kind of stop there. You know what I mean? Where in the final trial, you try to figure out who's been among us this entire time pulling the strings, and if you think like a fucking beast, you could figure it out. And I think that that would be really cool, but it becomes about, these foundations, protection, transfer, and at the end of the day, this is just a sick psychopath's game. You know what I mean? It's just like at the end of the day, we have a sick psychopath who wants to bring despair to people. That's the concept, right? But we gotta check all these boxes and do all this extra shit that, makes it more convoluted than it has to be. It's fine, but I think it could have been better. And I think a lot of people, when it gets to Chapter 6, are just kind of yeah, I guess, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, Chapter 6 is, they do drag a little bit as well. I don't want to speak for all of them, because I think V3's was, pretty different. And I actually like DR2's reasoning, I think, the most. Of everything, I think DR2's Chapter 6 and, how they explain it, to be a game, I actually, really liked that reasoning behind DR2, but I still just feel like it's way more convoluted than it has to be. We don't have to do all this, bro. I can barely understand. Me too, Ray! Ray Makaru comes in. I can barely understand. Yo, me too, girl! Akane Taira didn't know she was an ultimate despair, and Kisaragi sent that girl into the lab. That's right. The first few days after entering the lab were calm. There was anxiety about being away from our family and being in the open sea, but we were all together. And for the time being, there was a mood to look at the situation positively. Bro, it's the end of the world outside. You know what I mean? It's oh, the world fucking exploded, and that's how we were able to get you in here. Bro, okay. But then Akane Taira started moving the tide. Do you guys know why the 5th floor hallway was so bloody and messy? I don't know, she killed everybody? That's why. It's because the researchers of the Kisaragi Foundation, who originally fled with us, were slaughtered there. What? A massacre. Akane Taira killed the researchers? Insanity. No, she didn't kill herself. It was the Monokumas who started the slaughter. Yo, the bear behind the slaughter. Monokumas? It was written on a note, but before the commotion at Hope Peak Academy, Kisaragi had the Foundation researchers ready in advance. Thanks to their swift action, we, the 79th class, were able to escape to the lab. However, among us, Akane Taira, an ultimate despair was handed over to the enemy. As a result, within a few days of evacuating here, a lot of Monokumas attacked the lab. The Bear of 67, that's what I'm thinking! It was a nightmare, the 5th floor. No, most of the experimental facilities were concentrated on the 1st floor of the lab. All the researchers were living there. At the time, we were in the basement where our dorms were, so we could be safe there. When we were trying to keep in touch with each other somehow, I was attacked by Akane Taira and incapacitated. You were attacked? No matter how vigilant we were, no one person neutralized all 14 of us. The job wasn't that easy. The lab is spacious. There were a lot of things going on at the time of the raid. But there was no one who could do a sane reaction to the sudden attack that woman who we believed to be her friend. I barely noticed it just before, and knew that Akane Taira was the mastermind, but most of them probably lost consciousness without even knowing who they were attacked by. I see. I actually did. Tuck the back of your neck like this. Huh? But that means that Kinjo didn't get hit right away, right? After dodging the surprise attack, they faced each other head on. But Kinjo lost? What is happening right now? It's not so strange. So wait, they're talking about how once they got here, they were all crashing at the dorms, and then Akane separated from them to slaughter everybody on the top floor, probably utilizing Monokuma, and then she went downstairs, and she wanted to hijack everyone's memory, but she had to knock out 14 students at once, and she started with Kinjo. Is that what's going on? Am I getting it? Am I piecing it together, chat? It's not so strange. After Akane Taira's memory came back, she showed her athletic ability. Oh, because she, does backflips through the hallway? She must have received some special training. There's nothing special about it. This is just the basic skills of a maid, right? I hate it here. Kinjo, what happened after that? I went unconscious. Like you guys said, Akane Taira's nonsensical physical abilities quickly struck me too. I don't remember anything after that. Perhaps she used the memory manipulation device on all of us who fainted. As far as I know, this is it. I mean, we're cooked from the start. If we have some fucking acrobatic killing machine that can, backflip and dodge bullets and shit, then, we were always cooked. Thank God we have this final trial that she was nice enough to give us. If we could put all the pieces together, we could free ourselves. As far as I know, this is it. The lights were lit, and there were screams and alarms from the researchers, so I don't know the situation from any of you guys at the time. No, but thanks to you, fortunately, that means the culprit was Akane Taira. Yeah, we got that. We were able to get things going, because it's obvious even if we don't see much after that. Researchers were killed. We, the 79th class, were all disabled and erased from our memories. Those who have completely taken over the lab were remodeling the building to their liking. As in another Hope's Peak Academy. Name drop! Roll credits! It makes sense! We know why it's called Danganronpa Another! Because it's another academy! They remodeled it! Oh, shit! Roll credits! Roll credits! Pooh! Oh. That's how it happened. In the end, Kisaragi and Kurokawa, they were all played and fooled by her. This is the truth. The reason we ended up killing each other in a place we didn't even know. Dude, I feel like you'd get a little bored after a while. You know what I'm saying? But I guess not. Akane was jonesing for some despair. The same cause when we came to the Kisaragi Foundation's research lab. It's finally time to summarize this, to put an end to this terrible case. Oh, fuck yeah. From now on, you will climax your reasoning. Yeah. Listen and prepare to end it. Let's proceed to the end. I'm proceeding to the end. Okay. I'm deeply confused. Let's do it. Comic book, I guess. Yo! Throwbacks! Head pats for you. Hold on. Head pats for you. Hold on, chat. I'm doing my head pats. Head pats for you, Maki. Head pat for you, Uhura. Of course. Head pat for Satsuki. Okay. Okay. A little bit of head pat action up here. Come on down over here. Head pats for you. Head pats for you. Head pats for you. Head pats for you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Alright, I think we got everybody. Okay. Let's do this. Getting ready to go somewhere in a helicopter. The mastermind was mixed among us. Anyone knowing? They attacked one by one and destroyed everyone. And head pass for... They won't let me! At the time of the entrance ceremony, there was another student among us. He must have been the guy at the center of everything. An ordinary research institution is being converted into another. And then what's this? Kisaragi knew in advance that something bad was going to happen, just as he predicted a huge incident. So it's one of these two. Is this us getting ready to go to the helicopter, or are we all hanging out? I think we're all hanging out. Beautiful. What? Evil woman who I will not name. And this thing. This all happened and we got ready to go to a helicopter. Aww. Kisaragi knew in advance that bad things were happening. And then they were like, get in the chopper. Yes. Helicoptering somewhere. To an island. Kisaragi kept us safe. But among us the whole time. Wait, what is it? Is she emoting on fucking Kinjo? Is she emoting on Kinjo? What the fuck? And then bada boom. Remodeling. And we all woke up like, what the fuck? I got it! We are the new students who entered Hope's Peak Academy. We were called the 79th class. In our memory, we suddenly lost consciousness while gathering at the entrance hall on the day of the entrance ceremony and introducing ourselves. But in reality, that wasn't it. Because we went to the school in our normal lives and we went to school. I can't read. I got the hiccups. 1 second. Got it. Because we went to school in our normal lives and had been classmates for several months already. Dude, I can't read. The reason we didn't know about it was because the mastermind used some method to manipulate the memories of all of us. The biggest reason seems to be that there was a part that different from the real version from the memory of the first time we met. What he said. Yo! Look at that guy! That's right, one of the students of the 79th classroom of Hope's Peak Academy. Yamato Kisaragi's existence. We weren't 15 in total. The real number of the 79th class was 16, you fool! For some reason, we didn't remember Kisaragi. All memories related to him were gone. So after leaving the ballroom, Kisaragi appeared in front of us, but we didn't know who it was, gosh darn it. Mato! No matter how much our memories were manipulated, it is certain that he was our classmate. And all of our friends who died while killing each other. Meanwhile, there was something behind Hope's Peak Academy. It's a fact we didn't know at all, but by the time we entered the school, if we didn't hide ourselves somewhere, it seems that a big event was going on that could endanger our lives. And unlike us, who didn't know jack shit, Kisaragi seemed to know things. He was thinking of evacuating us somehow for our safety, and thanks to that, we were safe in a refuge. Oh my. We can't be sure because our memories were erased. But, based on the information we found so far, I am guessing something very bad happened at the school. It can be said that we were barely alive thanks to Kisaragi's quick response. I see what you did there. Very funny pun. Looking at the notes in the headmaster's office, it seems that Kisaragi escaped from Hope's Peak Academy with us. I don't know what happened to our families or what happened to the other students we left behind, but in the end, I think Kisaragi deserves our thanks for saving our lives. You goddamn right! The place Kisaragi tried to escape with us was in his family, an unused research lab owned by the Kisaragi Foundation. Honestly, a good plan, all things considered. A place on a remote island not known to anyone other than the Foundation, so it must have been decided that it was safe. But, like, Akane, our entire school life, was actually an evil despair student planted by the ultimate despair. I don't know why we had to escape to such a place. We can imagine that it was a very dangerous situation. And that place was the third Kisaragi research lab on a remote island. It was used to become Hope's Peak Academy, where we are right now in this very building. But in the end, Kisaragi made one mistake during the evacuation process. That is, among the 79th class, a traitor, the mastermind, was in our group. The mastermind followed us into the lab with their identity hidden. I don't know why the mastermind was acting, but as a result, you don't know why the mastermind was acting to do exactly this. No one knew that our classmate was right next to our enemy. The classmate right next to us was our enemy. You can read, VodkaSunnyD. You can read. The mastermind began to Fortnite dance in a mode on Kinjo. They were neutralizing us one by one, without even dreaming that a friend would attack them. Most of them were attacked without even knowing who they were ambushed by, and even Kinjo, who avoided being surprised, was defeated in a head-to-head fight. All of us who fell were subjected to some kind of experiment by the mastermind. We lost all of our lives from our school life since we entered Hope's Peak Academy. After that, 10,000 Monokumas got to work and fixed up the class. They made it look like a school for the silly. From what we've heard, the mastermind also erased their own memories, but nobody actually knows. Fuck it. However, there was also the testimony of Kinzo. Who's Kinzo? The Monokumas attacked the research center. And it can be Kinzo, and it can be speculated that the mastermind and Monokumas may have remodeled the lab behind the scenes. Who the fuck is Kinzo? Yes, to make it look like Hope's Peak Academy, that's the reason why this place was decorated like a school, even though it was a lab. I can't tell you how much time has passed since then. At least when they lost our memories and opened our eyes again, everything was ready to begin. We've been ignoring the fact that we were friends, and we've been killing each other in order to get out of here as Monokuma ordered. Wait, what's that say? You can hate Akane all you want, but she's tough. I agree. Akane's my day too. It just sucks that Akane got killed earlier on, and then Mitch took her clothes and wore an Akane mask, and now we're here. It just fucking sucks that that happened, bro. You know? But Akane was the GOAT earlier chapters. I said it. I just can't believe Mitch did that, bro. This is the reason why we were in the Kisaragi Foundation Research Lab. She's strong as fuck. I mean, not stronger than Mitch, though. And it shows. The cause that started all the incidents, and the culprit who created this situation, the identity of the mastermind, the culprit of everything, it's really unbelievable. You don't want to believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe. You won't believe. But it is, in fact, Mitch! Ah! Take off the mask. Now I have no choice but to accept it. The true nature of the mastermind. Akane Taira, the fact that it was you, I hope she executes it. I seriously hope, that'd be the best ever. If Akane just ripped off a fucking mask right now, and you just saw Mitch's face, and he was like, you lost. Dude, please, please let that happen. Please let that happen. This is the truth. Please. I won't run away from reality anymore. Police! A murderer who deceived us and killed our friends. You're our enemy, Akane Taira. Rip the mask off, dude. I'm so excited. excited. I think that there's a chance it could happen. I do. I think she could peel the mask off right now. It was Mitch the whole time. Dude. That would be sick. Do it. Rip the Akane mask off, show us it's Mitch under there, and execute all of us for being wrong. Shit, man. I'm gonna save my data not once but twice. Oh man. Chat.